Hello. I'm Leah Cowen, Vice President of Research and Innovation and Strategic Initiatives at the University of Toronto. I've just finished dealing with a bit of a health emergency on my own situation here, so my voice is a little different than usual. I'm also a professor in the Department of Molecular Genetics and a Canada Research Chair in Microbial Genomics and Infectious Disease, and Director of the CFAR Fungal Kingdom Threats and Opportunities Program. My research examines the biology and evolution of fungal pathogens, which have a staggering impact on human health. My lab seeks to discover and develop new strategies to thwart drug resistance, and I have also launched a startup company in order to translate those discoveries into new health solutions. I am in the business of imagining and preparing for threats that you don't want to think about. It is a great privilege to be able to do that at the University of Toronto and to lead the research and innovation enterprise. In my role, I'm reminded daily of the amazing breadth and depth of our research expertise, the faculty, the students, and staff who are working tirelessly to understand our world and to solve global, grand challenges, including those that have a very profound impact on the health and well-being of Canadians. We are very fortunate to have equally talented and innovative partners at 14 hospitals on the front lines of treating patients in the Greater Toronto Area and across Ontario. The university's relationship with our hospital network means that the research that happens in our labs translates directly into the healthcare system. This network is known as the Toronto Academic Health Science Network, or TASN, and it is among the top such life sciences and health sciences research hubs in the world. Together, the university and its hospital partners are ranked third in the world for health research by Nature. Almost 5,000 researchers and scientists are working in this research cluster. In addition, there are more than 10,000 physicians serving across the network. This is what from lab bench to bedside means. How does this global powerhouse of research protect Canadians against new health threats? As a network, it increases the resilience of healthcare systems, diffuses knowledge throughout the different hospitals and research sites, and connects researchers to cutting-edge research from around the world. But not least, it makes the most of publicly supported infrastructure. My colleagues speaking tonight have shared many wonderful stories and examples in these areas, and I will share a few additional resources that we have developed together and how they ready us for the future. The first is EPIC, which stands for the Emerging and Pandemic Infections Consortium. EPIC has received lots of support from stakeholders, including government and industry, to support the country's health security. It connects researchers and experts at the university and across TASN to combat infectious disease and prepare for future pandemics. EPIC houses the Toronto High Containment Facility, which is the GTA's only facility used to study high-risk pathogens and viruses by hospitals and industry researchers as well. The facility is a unique asset in the life sciences ecosystem in the region, in operation for more than 2 decades. It was the first lab in Canada and one of the first in the world to isolate the new coronavirus in March of 2020. The facility and its highly trained staff played a really critical role in accelerating research breakthroughs that guided the pandemic response, including, for example, methods to allow safe reuse of personal protective equipment in healthcare settings, and also to ensure safe milk banking for premature infants. We are currently working to modernize the facility to advance Made in Ontario therapeutics. For example, Markham-based Odessa Biotech is conducting a phase 3 clinical trial for a drug to treat acute respiratory distress syndrome, a common complication from COVID-19, as well as influenza infections. In addition to industry partners, the Toronto High Containment Facility has been used by federal and provincial agencies like the Public Health Agency of Canada, the Bank of Canada, the Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry, and beyond. Government investments in health security through the $2.2 billion in Canada's biomanufacturing and life sciences strategy is supporting our network to connect with others across the country. Through the Canadian Hub for Health Intelligence and Innovation in Infectious Disease, or HiCubed, we have 90 partners, which includes hospitals, universities, colleges, and community organizations, as well as industry, are developing health threat surveillance platforms and next-generation precision interventions. In the process, the network is building a highly skilled workforce to support Canada's growing biomanufacturing and life sciences sector. Third, most people know how important research networks were to mapping and observing new variants of the COVID-19 virus. That work continues and is building capacity to address health threats around the world and in the global south. For example, U of T's Temerty Faculty of Medicine and Dalla Lana School of Public Health, together with the H2I Entrepreneurship Accelerator, are engaged in the Africa Health Collaborative, which is assisting to train healthcare professionals. These are just a few of the exciting and innovative initiatives at U of T that demonstrate our research and innovation excellence and our capacity to work with partners to develop new networks, collaborate with industry partners, and build preparedness for health emergencies. What I haven't mentioned is some of our research initiatives in drug discovery, precision medicine, regenerative medicine, and the excellent clinical care and U of T's role in training the next generation of talented students who will be our future doctors, nurses, pharmacists, scientists, policymakers, and innovators. So what do we still need to do? If we want to build a rapid response and made in Ontario therapeutic strategy, we need to attract capital. The university works with life science startups to find capital at all stages of the commercialization pipeline. And we have dedicated accelerators for health startups. Federal and provincial support programs all help, but the competition is global, and Canada is behind, as noted, in public investment in growing our ecosystem. Most importantly, we need stable investment in discovery research, fundamental research. You have heard about how each part of our healthcare system increases health security. At the foundation of this national supply chain is research. I'll end by saying that everyone here is deeply committed to improving Canada's health security, and being part of this diverse and collaborative ecosystem is a part of that commitment. The uncertainty south of the border also presents an opportunity. With continued investments from government, industry, and other partners, we can attract and retain amazing talent and continue to lead in this space. At that, I will say thank you.